Hey guys, welcome to a fresh video on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a recap of a number of different storylines that have emerged today and where they're at. Don't forget, these videos throughout trade period and draft period are sponsored by Big Betting Australia. The deal is really simple. 15% off, free shipping, no minimum order value. Use the code BLUEABROAD at the checkout. Link is in the description. So let's start with a popular story which I had raised the question and then put the question to bed because Sam De Koning, it's not happening. I just didn't see how it would be anything other than a question. Then Dan Hanbury opens up a can of worms by saying the following.
Yeah, I feel like, once again, a little birdie told me we'll get to that later. But
Don't start that now.
My mail is that he could be potentially gettable, Sam De Koning. And I'd love to see whether Carlton get involved. We somehow get him to Carlton, and then Carlton give Melbourne some, give them a pick that then sort of allows that trade to be fulfilled. Clayton to Geelong, De Koning to Carlton. Carlton gives some more picks to Melbourne. I think it could potentially be something could work. As a little birdie told me that it's a possibility that Sam De Koning could leave Geelong.
Wow. Even though he's contracted.
Now, what is the chance that Dan Hanbury's mail is correct? Well, he's new to the game. He either knows that the Sam De Koning news would be big news that everyone would be talking about and he's playing the media game, or he wants to, leave a good first impression in the trade talk space. And look, if Sam De Koning is gettable in any way, shape or form, obviously we would all be saying go for it. I personally think Sam De Koning is more of a need than what Dan Houston would be, for example. But that's just me. Let's just keep an eye on that. I did not expect to be talking about Sam De Koning again after the video that I previously did on it, and I thought that's it, it's done. So that's the first bit of news. We'll put that to the side and we'll move on from there. Now, the next bit of news, we'll touch on Dan Houston. Not much of an update from Dan Houston's management or the club after the allegations of arrogance by the Carlton Football Club. But just take note, Harry Perryman has chosen Collingwood as his preferred destination. And there is a belief that this will impact the potential Dan Houston situation. So Cal Toomey said that after Perryman chose Collingwood, it leaves the Dan Houston deal in a perilous position. If you have a look at it, Port will likely want to retain him. Like, why would you lose Dan Houston and not get a Harry Perryman who you could maybe replace Dan Houston in the team? So keep an eye out for that one. Jay Clark and John Ralph also echoed that sentiment. I do think that after missing out on Isaac Cumming as well as Perryman, it would render Port not really needing to lose Houston unless the deal was great. So we'll see. We'll see how that one plays out. Other bits of news include the Cambriale twins. Cal Toomey currently has the boys ranked, and this is pertaining to the question of where would the bid come from. Cal Toomey currently has them ranked after 30 odd or maybe deeper. So again, that's one we'll keep an eye on for draft time more than trade time, but we do know that when it comes to trade time, you can trade picks. So that's one that we're going to need to keep an eye on. And then there was an article with a feature of Carlton great Stephen Kernahan, and he said the three words that I don't personally agree with, but Sticks would know the game more than what I would, and maybe most people would as well. But he said that Carlton have a need for speed. He said it. He said it. He was reflecting on being 11-4 after 15 games, thought we were going okay. He said, I'll never forget the swing. We played the GWS Giants. We're up 8-3 at quarter time. Then they kicked 14 of the next 17 after the break, and we fell short. He said, regarding Houston, hopefully there's something around to add to the team. A bit of leg speed around those Warriors in the middle, a bit of run-off halfback, and a fit Charlie Curnow and Harry Mackay. That will help next year, I reckon. So look, Sticks says we need speed, then maybe we need speed. And then the final one, Nick Haynes, it's inching closer. I get the feeling that once we get to Friday, we're going to have a nomination pretty much straight away, and you're going to be watching a video on Nick Haynes officially nominating Carlton and maybe the deal even getting done. So stay tuned for that. There's your daily recap. Let me know what you think about the bits of news. Also, let me know, do you prefer a daily summary or do you prefer breaking news as it comes? Film a video straight away. Let me know in the comments below. We'll go from there. Go Blues.